Hey, what's up everybody? This is VGC Extended. I'm D-Man, and I've got here with me JD and Paul. Hey guys, how's it going?
Good. Good.
So today, Paul here is going to play one of his most favorite NES games, Rad Racer. Paul, would you like to tell us a little bit about the game?
Yeah, this game is awesome. It's just, you just drive and just keep driving to get to these checkpoints to refuel. We got awesome music. I've been playing this since I was a little kid, so I'm pretty good at it, so here we go.
Let's do some Let's Play here.
Oh, so I thought Rad Racer came with a Ferrari.
Oh, it's got an F1. You're able to switch it during the first of the game, the beginning of the game.
Oh, okay. So you can play either one.
Yeah. You use the start button, and it'll select the kind of car you want.
One thing about Rad Racer is that when you make those turns, if you don't go at if you don't brake or if you don't get off the gas, it's really hard to control those turns.
Oh yeah, I mean it's pretty challenging in the first part of this game, and I've been able to get to the 4th level, which has been, you sit here for hours playing it because it's very challenging. I've never gotten past the 4th level. So
the one thing I hate is when the cars that come up to you and they come they look like they're coming fast, but you're going fast, but they're going slow, and you got to be careful because you can actually flip yourself over.
Oh
with
yeah,
those cars.
Yeah, easily. You can also flip over if you go out of bounds and hit one of these signs or whatever. So, and also as the levels progress, the cars themselves that are they're coming at you, that try to push you off the road, they get more aggressive. So they'll try to knock you into the signs and stuff. So you gotta avoid them.
So the key to this game is to stay pretty much in the middle lane.
Yeah, try to stay in the middle lane and go as fast as possible so you can get the checkpoints.
And boy, it's like, how fast do you think you're going at full max in this game? Oh, there's a good crash flip there. That's going to take away at least 3-4 seconds of your time.
At least about
so you got to hurry up and accelerate to get to that checkpoint, and you're should be close to a checkpoint there.
Yeah, there should be one. It might
it's like you're just missing it.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Just came up shy.
Boom.
Wow,
yeah,
just halfway
right
through the
there.
course, you were just shy from that checkpoint.
Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully. Alright.
You know what this does remind you of, though, a little bit? Outrun.
For Atari?
Yes. From the arcade version.
You know, you're right. I have Outrun. It does. It's just the graphics are a little more advanced.
Yeah. But it is, it's still a fun game.
I would say I know they made a sequel to this, Rad Racer 2.
Yeah,
I don't think it was quite as great as this original one here.
No, nothing usually is better than the original.
I actually played the Rad Racer 2. I did not like it at all. It just lost this total feel of it. It was just it lacked the originality of the original. So.
All right, we got through the first checkpoint there.
Sign.
God, those turns always drove me nuts when I was a kid playing this game. It was like you like. I think the secret is that when you approach those turns, you just need to take yourself off the gas button, and then just slowly brake, and you should be able to make the turn smoothly.
Yeah. But unfortunately, then you got aggressive cars and
yeah, the level 2 they really upped the ante on that one.
So letting off the throttle.
It all depends on which turn you got going on.
But I'm wondering,
come level 2, you kind of got to watch what you're doing. I mean, there's really no room for mistake.
It seems like every checkpoint gives you, 20 seconds?
Something like that, yeah.
It looked like that one gave you 30, but because you went from 14 seconds to 50.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty good. But I think it's because you got the long stretch part, the middle part of the course.
Yeah.
So the checkpoints are a little bit longer, so they give you, at least the checkpoints give you a little additional time.
I kind of like how they changed the time of day in this one, too.
Oh, you go right into the nightfall. So it's like you're going a full day into the night. was the last time you played this, JD, when you were a kid?
Whew. I want to say I was 7, 8 years old.
Yeah, I would say this game came out around, what, between 85 86, so it was right around time when the Nintendo NES came out. I was 6 years old when the NES came out, and I remember a friend of mine had this game when he had the Nintendo in his room, and his room would be packed with kids just trying to play this game, and it was just amazing, you know, because like this was like the most advanced racing game at its time. Before Atari, because when Atari had some racing games, but they weren't as quality as Rad Racer was for Nintendo. So so I can see why Rad Racer will always be remembered as one of the most classic racing games.
Do you remember Game Boy, right?
Yeah.
Remember that F1 racing?
Yeah,
this is kind of like
that came out later after Rad Racer.
Yeah, but they kind of took the same dynamic of this one and combined it with
Paul, full
position.
acceleration here. You're at the final stretch.
I got the turbo button on. Let's see if I can make it. Come on.
You're almost 2 seconds. Looks like you're almost there. Yeah, you got
finally.
it. All right. So it looks like we've completed the first race. Let's see what the next race is going to bring us to. Oh, the San Francisco Highway. I remember this is actually a good course. The one thing I hate is the cars in this one are a lot more deadlier.
Oh yeah, they are.
And the turns in here, they're
so
you have to.
We're looking at LA traffic.
Yeah, if you look at the map, by the third checkpoint, that one curve, it's a very nasty curve. If you don't catch it in time, you will instantly flip. Flip. It always tricked me every time when I played that curve.
Yeah, that second to last turn looks a little.
Oh yeah, it's a doozy.
Well, so it looks like we're playing the nightlife in San Francisco. San Francisco.
Yeah.
You know, graphics back then looked pretty good. What was the biggest challenge in this course for you, Paul?
It's just the cars. The cars are way more aggressive than they were in the first course. So, and the corners are really they really throw them at you on this one.
So you got to really be
on your toes on this one.
Wow.
So it really makes you feel like you're an IndyCar driver if you're using the IndyCar.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But the IndyCar does handle better than the Ferrari, would you say?
They all handle about the same. So, I mean, I think it's just all personal preference of the way you want to look at it. I mean, I never really noticed the difference. I prefer the Ferrari, but I decided to put the F1 car just for fun. So.
You know what I really liked about this game? You can hit the down arrow on your controller, and you can play different types of music. You know, what was your most favorite one? Was it like the second one?
Yeah, there's a second one. I forget which one it is, but there's one that's my favorite that I always like to listen to. So.
What about you, JD?
I like the first one actually. It's
I like the third one. It's like da 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 da.
Yeah, that one was. I like to change it up each level. Like so, level 1 would be the first one. Level 2 would be the number 2.
Yeah.
And if I got to level 3,
I remember when I was playing this in further races, I was like having to go so fast. My fingers were hurting on that NES controller because you're sitting there like pressing hard, and it's like, oh my god! By the time your fingers are hurting. So.
Oh yeah, your fingers get tired with this.
And the thing is, the NES controller is really the best thing to play with this game, because if you try to use the gamepad that had like the joystick, it makes it really hard to play.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Turning would be a lot harder.
I wonder what it's like to play Rad Racer with the GameCube. They'd probably give you infinity time, where the checkpoints are worthless.
So basically, you're just running it just for...
Probably takes away the wipeout parts when you hit the sides of the cars.
Yeah.
Probably makes it...
I
got that. That's the third checkpoint.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is where that tricky curve comes up. And boy, it is a tricky.
Yeah, it's a nasty little hairpin. No one likes it.
It really sucks to crash because it really takes like 5 seconds off the time.
So I gotta make sure that I
make up time.
Oh yeah, I gotta have my foot. I gotta have my finger on the turbo button.
Instead of putting the pedal to the metal, you're putting the finger to the...
Yeah, you're getting that finger deep into that controller. What kids would actually play this is that hours.
Yeah, there's just gotta really watch out because there is a really tricky turn, and it comes up at the last minute, and it's like right toward the end, and it's really hard.
Hopefully I can make this checkpoint. We got 14 seconds, 13. Almost got.
You're almost there.
Come on,
You're right at the stretch. Now it'd be like just trying to go full.
Now it's just holding that turn.
Ooh.
Yeah, cars are being a little more aggressive, which
I just ran out of time. Come on.
Okay. Oh my god, it looks like you're just missing it.
That one last crash really threw me off. So.
Look at that.
Oh, it's right near the goal. So he did make you through that hairpin that all of us don't like.
Yeah. You know?
And then if you're not able to pass, you go back to the course 1 again. So.
Wow. So, well, it looks like it's a very challenging course, and you know, we wish we could show everybody all the other races, but I'm pretty sure we will eventually get there where we can record them and put them in future segments.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to do a deep gameplay into it, and then once we get past level 2, we're gonna have to obviously hit that record button
and it would be really fun to get all those race tracks on tape because it would be really nice to be able to show those.
I mean, the highest I've gone was 3. Yeah. Level 3, and I was barely creeping up to the last.
Yeah. Well, anyway, this actually was really fun, guys. Actually, it was it really brings me back down memory lane. So, I guess we will continue on with future segments in the future of Rad Racer.
Yep.
But in the meantime, this is D-Man with VGC Extended with Paul and JD, and we will see you next week when we discuss more retro games.